Welcome back. Continuing our conversation with Honorable Abdulrazak Namdas, who is the Chairman, House Committee on Media and Public Affairs. We're talking about the ongoing review of the Constitution. Well, Honorable Namdas, many have spoken about the system that we operate in this country. Well, on paper, it's said to be a federal system, but I've heard some governors say, look, that's just on paper. We're actually operating a unitary system of government. What is the National Assembly, what are you doing about amending the law such that we will really be a federation?
I don't know. For now, I think let us agree that we are having a federal system. If we want to improve on that, we always improve on that. But we are not running a unitary system, truly. Don't forget, right from the Midwestern state that was created in the past, it became three regions, later moved to 12 states, moved to 36 states. And every group that feels that, look, that they are in a minority, they need to be taken care of. This creation of states, that's from the one areas, Murtala, to all this, the president said a bunch of time, all this is meant to improve the federal system. And people who feel, look, we are getting marginalized here. Some of them have been saying, okay, take this state, this is one state. And the truth is this. Even if there is need for us to move ahead, we will continue to look, as I said, as we review Constitution and move ahead. But again, let us look at what we have at the moment. When we have leaders, are they doing the right thing? I think we should also pressurize our leaders to do the right thing, just as people are doing the right thing now. With the change system we have, the president is committed to having a change. And this is very, very, very good. Once you have a leader who is not corrupt, that the international community agree that this man is not corrupt, and investors know, look, we can go and put our money here. And then the leaders at the state level, people don't stash money outside the country any longer. What belongs to the state belongs to the state. What belongs to you belongs to you. And if we do that, you will discover that there will be good governance in this country. I think the problem is that some of the issues we have, I think is because we have leaders who probably in the past have been taking money out of this country. And we have evidences everywhere. People who get arrested, some get locked up, things like that. I think once we improve on governance, I believe that we will improve.
Let me ask you this then. If you say that we are operating a federation, could you tell me which state governor in this country is the police answerable to?
We said?
Which state governor is the Nigerian police answerable to in their states?
Well, I know that every governor of a state is the chief executive of the state. I know that. And I've seen recently where governors go to their police officers, commissioners, they assist them with vehicles, they get to listen to them. However, the sometimes they will take also directly from the federal. I know severally that a lot of state governors have been interfacing with their state commissioners, and that's it. At least I've worked with them.
Honorable Namdas, just a minute. Are you saying that you haven't heard any state governor say the police is not answerable to them?
No, for what I think, look, I think let us not politicize this. Well, let me say that I agree with you that there were the complaints. There's no way we cannot have complaints from conducts of people. But on the general note, I think the police have been having a good relationship with the chief executives. This is demonstrated, I can tell you, why you find state governors donating vehicles, giving them financial assistance to see how they can operate. But there are isolated cases, and that is why people at the point call for state police. But I also want to let you know that even those who call for state police also have their own disadvantages. We have said severally also that even if you say let that be state police, that does not mean that the situation will not have.
No, but why is the National Assembly not looking into that matter?
No, I think national issues cannot be taken all at the same time. Certainly, we are looking at those issues on how to improve, as I told you. We have made some laws, and we can see how we continue to improve on that.
You know, for some Nigerians, they think that if the National Assembly is showing some kind of move, which they term nationalistic in outlook, they should also be thinking of issues like maybe midterm election in the Senate so that it doesn't stay for a period of 4 years. Don't forget that the National Assembly members have some kind of infinite number of times that they can contest elections into the Senate unlike what you have with the presidency and the governors, that you don't exceed 8 years. Isn't that enough for the National Assembly members?
This is not restricted to only Nigeria. Almost all over the world, legislators contest separately. The more you stay in office as a legislator, the more you get experience. If you get a new person to come on board, the language of the legislator, the way things are being conducted in the legislature is different. You can find somebody who is easy to be an executive, to go and sign and approve a file. But as a legislator, you need to sponsor it. You need to debate. You need to read very well. You need to understand some of these things that before you move on. I think the legislature, to be sincere, is the youngest arm of government, particularly in this part of the country. Because we have lived under military dictatorship for quite a long time. And therefore, people feel that sometimes they don't even like they can stay even without the legislature. Some prefer us to have it on the part-time basis. But I think it is important for us to know that the difference between dictatorship and democracy is the institution of the legislature. And once the Nigerians allow this institution to grow, I tell you that we are all going to get the benefit. Because that is very important. And with time, I think we are doing our best. We may not have scored 100%, but we are doing our best.
Well, at the moment, the states are struggling to pay salaries. We've got different groups. You have the IPOB, you have Niger Delta Avengers, you have Boko Haram. All these ethnic militia, ethnic groups agitating for one thing or the other. But the National Assembly is not doing anything in that respect to ask what really is the crux of this matter. Why is that the case?
No, to be fair, to say that the National Assembly is not doing anything will not be fair to us. Let me give an example of the Boko Haram. We have worked on a bill now, which is at the public hearing level.
I'm talking about why they are agitating.
Hello?
I'm talking about the reason why those agitations came up in the first instance.
It's unfortunate that these things are happening at this moment, but nobody is happy that these things are popping up. But it was not there much earlier before. But now things are changing. That this is happening. We have been raising these motions to see how that we can change this. Let me tell you about the amendments. Recently, there was a motion in the House that was calling for the funding of the military because their budget was cut down. So there was frustration from the National Assembly. Look, let us increase the fund because these people who have been getting their students, the damn fact that now they are not getting, they are getting less. That's probably the reason why they are agitating. The National Assembly themselves, look, let's increase funding for the military, so that by the time they are taken care of, they go into some of their initial agreements, why they lay down since the area. By the time these things are being done, probably they will lay down their arms. So the National Assembly was quick to say, look, increase funding in this area, because these are used and it could be used anytime. And in the area of Boko Haram, we have the National North-East Development Peace that we have put in place, which has given the country a public hearing. I think we are doing something in this area.
Is there any amendments in this constitution that makes the National Assembly more accountable to the people? Take, for instance, the process of recalling any member who the people feel is not doing what they want.
That's the process, or in this one, and the process.
It's cumbersome.
I think a lot of people have attempted to do it, but
How many have succeeded?
Hello?
How many have succeeded?
No, the fact that people didn't succeed, I just don't really think that the law doesn't make sense. Probably the will to do it, you have to go to INEC too. It's not just about us, the law is National Assembly, the process is there. It's not like also a process of impeaching, even a governor, they used to, if you have to follow due process, not the kind of one we know, it's also a very serious matter. So when there is a law on ground, and that are taking care of that, and people did not follow, I think it cannot be blamed on the National Assembly for that.
In other words, you're saying that many people just started what they didn't want to even start or finish in the first instance. All right, just...
It's good that people start something, because by the time you start something and we see the lacuna, that's how we continue to improve on that. But to say we will not start it completely, I think it's not good for democracy.
All right, before we go, could you tell us what is the latest development about those honorable members who the U.S. Embassy wrote a letter to the Speaker for?
So I think myself and the Speaker spoke clearly on this. These members of the National Assembly, we have stated that there is a letter in this regard. But to be fair, we have Nigerian laws that says nobody is said to be guilty until it's proven. And these are not convictions. These are allegations. An allegation can go at anybody. And I think that the leadership is doing something, investigating the matter. And we will give our lawmakers at least the opportunity to defend themselves. They should not be convicted by the court of public opinion. They should not be convicted through the media. I think the media too should be fair to them. And they have also individually and collectively said that, look, we have not done anything. It should be proven. I think we will fair that Nigeria should give them this benefit of the doubt. Several of us went outside this country, came back well, and if there are complaints, we have not denied it. We are human beings, but at least let's hear the other side of the law. Just like in journalism, when you ask somebody, at least what to balance your story, you are fair to them by giving you some side of the story. I think let's wait and see what happens. Nigerians will get to know, we will be open on this matter. We are a democracy.
Well, it's good that you say you give them fair hearing, but have you, or has the House, written to the ambassador to clarify or show proof or some form of evidence against the lawmakers?
We have not read that yet. When the stage that Nigeria will get, these are issues that cannot just be turned down like that. People will get to know every detail of it. I think let us not be too anxious. Let us not rush the issue. When you are dealing with issues that are very sensitive, you must follow due process to be careful, and you must be very selective of what you are doing. We are grateful that this thing, the leadership is not talking with you.
Well, we know you say you're up for another meeting, but quickly here, tell us your thinking of this. If Nigerians publicly all come together to say they don't want some certain aspect of this amendment as it relates to immunity and pension for members, would you love to drop that at the end of the day?
Let us not just preempt the issue at this premature stage. Let's wait. When we move ahead, we have a lot of time. It's not something that will be done on Monday and completed on Tuesday. Let us give us some time.
I asked this question because we saw what happened with the social media bill and the kind of respect the National Assembly gave to the Nigerian voice when they came together to say it was a no-no. So in this, if it goes that same route, will they?
I still insist that it's premature for them to make this statement. I don't want even if the Speaker or the Senate President will give an emphatic statement on this, because it has to do with Nigeria. These are things that is not done by one person. We have to wait and look at control the job. We will review back, and I know we will be talking on this issue for a long time, and we will see as we progress.
Is there a date out for public hearing on some of these issues now?
We will get to that. You know, there are stages. We have some individual juries that are experts that were invited to be part of this. Some of them have been part of this long ago. Don't forget that some of these things that we find, assuming the president signed it, the last former president signed it, some of them will have been wrong. And that is why this time around we are not doing it in one single document. We want to insist that it should be done each clause by clause, so that if the president feels that he doesn't like X, we should actually handle one. So I think this is the situation at the moment.
All right, thank you for talking to us, Honorable Abdulrazak Namdas, Chairman, House Committee on Media and Public Affairs. Well, we will be back in a moment. Join us again.